always changing.
Way out here. So I'm Carl Bird, and I'm the product manager for saddles. When we set about designing this new Phenom saddle, it was really inspired by looking at what the racers were doing. Most of the race guys on our team were using the Toupee saddle. We originally designed that saddle with the intention of it being a road saddle, but they loved it. When we thought about designing a mountain bike saddle, there were a couple things we wanted to do to make this thing mountain specific. Obviously, we wanted to keep the thin, lightweight profile, but when you think about mountain riding, you really need to be able to slide forward and off the front of the saddle. So you can see it's a nice blunt front end, and that lets you get over the front of the saddle and back on without catching your shorts. We also wanted to recess the trim pieces. So you can see the trim pieces here recessed into the sides, so they're out of the way. With the Phenom in particular, we really addressed the foam density, looked at the material itself. We wanted something that's lightweight, but it really still has to be comfortable. Obviously, it's a BG design, so we've got a nice cutout here for pressure relief. You know, we've been driving towards combining the blood flow and the BG pressure relief with a saddle that's really comfortable. I mean, that was a rap for years. People would say, you know, BG saddles, they work great, but they're uncomfortable. And so that was really something we wanted to attack. And with the Toupee, we did a great job. It's a really comfortable saddle. With the new Phenom, we really wanted to keep that characteristic of the Toupee, where it's a compliant shell, and it's got a bit of flex there that's going to make it comfortable, but really keep all the BG cut out that we really think is an important part of building a good saddle. And it's one killer saddle. So the tri-tip here is a fantastic saddle. Actually, Pierre Reed came by last week to test the new transition bike. We threw a couple of these on there, and he came back with a big grin. He loved the bike, but he said the saddle is also fantastic. He was really skeptical initially because he's had some problems with this type of saddle where the front end's really soft and you sink in. He said this thing has the right combination of firmness as well as gel padding. He just loved it. He actually came by to my desk and cleaned me out, took all my samples, so I guess this thing's a winner. They have amazing sushi in Salt Lake City.